VAWC stands for Violence Against Women and Children. How do you define violence against women and children? The United Nations defines violence against women as any gender-based violence that causes or is likely to cause physical, sexual, or mental harm, including threats, coercion, or deprivation of liberty. This violence can happen in public or private life, and no one is immune from its consequences. Here in the Philippines, we have Republic Act of 9262, also known as the Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children Act of 2004. This law specifically defines violence against women as any act or series of acts that cause harm to a woman. Under this law, violence can happen within or outside the family, targeting a woman who is the spouse, partner, or even a dating relationship, or her child, legitimate or illegitimate. The law outlines the different forms of violence women and children may face. Firstly would be physical violence, which involves any act that results in bodily harm. Sexual violence includes any sexual act performed without consent. Psychological violence involves threats, intimidation, and emotional abuse, and economic abuse involves controlling or limiting access to financial resources, often making victims dependent. The scale of this matter is staggering. Globally, an estimated 736 million women have experienced physical or sexual violence. Almost 1 in 3 women worldwide has suffered violence from an intimate partner. Additionally, around 1 billion children between the ages of 2 and 17 have experienced some form of violence or neglect in the past year. These numbers show that this issue transcends borders and cultures, and it affects individuals on an immense scale. What are the causes behind this violence? Violence against women is deeply rooted in gender inequality and patriarchal systems where men hold power and dominance over women. This creates a toxic environment where violence is used to control and silence women. Cultural norms also play a role. In many societies, violence is normalized or accepted, making it difficult for victims to speak out or seek help. The consequences of violence can be devastating. Women may suffer from physical injuries, mental health issues like depression and anxiety, and in some cases, death. Violence can also prevent women from achieving economic independence, leading to job loss, lost wages, or an inability to work because of trauma or injuries. The effects of violence ripple out, affecting families and communities. While the situation is severe, there are solutions. First, we need to encourage everyone to speak out against this violence. Raising awareness and starting conversations can break the silence that surrounds this issue. Second, increased funding for programs that address violence is essential. Governments and organizations must prioritize this issue to make a meaningful impact. Third, men must be engaged in the fight to end violence against women and children. Their role as allies and advocates is crucial. Fourth, we need to support campaigns that fight violence and offer protection for victims. Many organizations are already working on this, and they need our help. And lastly, it is essential to listen and believe victims. Providing a safe and supportive environment for them to share their stories is key to helping them heal and find justice. In conclusion, violence against women and children is a widespread issue that affects individuals worldwide. But through awareness, legislations like the Republic Act, and collective action, we can work together to create a safer future for everyone. Thank you for your attention, and I hope we can all be part of the solution.